what though before? Oh
my god.
There's like a dark shadow at the doorway.
Sit right there.
What is up, fam? Welcome to an informal start to this video. We are spending the night in a former jail turned into a 5-star resort. While Tiffany was out here, she texts me and she says, are you like punching the walls or something? I'm like, no. Mind you, we're the only ones in this building tonight. And what exactly did you hear?
I'm sitting right there playing my game, and I thought you were inside like hitting something, or I don't know. Like, I don't know why you'd be hitting anything, but I just didn't know. It was like bam, 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 bam. Like from like right here. But it was like inside.
Like from in here?
Yes.
Now this used to be a library originally, and in the 1950s they added onto the back and made a police station / mini jailhouse. Mind you, this is a hot spot for a lot of paranormal activity. Now, I haven't been in this part of the building, but the owner is going to give us access tomorrow. Now, one of the scariest parts to the old Vermilion jailhouse isn't really the jail cells. I mean, those are scary and there's a lot of paranormal activity there, but one of the scarier parts is in the basement of the library. Supposedly there was a janitor that used to keep this place up. He was very territorial. He loved this place. When the new owner goes down there, he could hear like mop buckets moving around. A lot of weird things. I think at one point or the other, he said that he grabbed his hand while he was turning on the lights down there. I guess the janitor doesn't really like anybody invading his space. Well, that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna probably be a future video, invading a ghost's space. But we're gonna do it in a respectful manner. We're not gonna disrespect the janitor. So here is our bedroom, which is pretty cool. There is like a spotlight on outside. That's why we have a little bit of light in here, which is cool. But this guy really turned this place. This is like a shower in there.
It's a spa shower too.
Spa shower. Oh, check this out.
This, which makes me think of a mermaid. And then there's the handcuffs.
Those real?
No.
Where did the guy hang himself?
In there. Which I wonder if that's why he like put a red light in there.
Yeah. So this is where he hung himself. We should definitely do like a spirit box session in here.
It already feels like really. God, you hear the noises.
You see the toilets? Like those are the actual, like legit toilets.
And they're in every room too. This place is just creepy altogether, and then in here, just
I feel like
knowing that somebody like hung in here is just.
You know what though? Before.
Oh my god!
What the hell?
Are those the freaking keys? Maybe you didn't put like you touched them. Maybe they weren't like when they're all.
I might have scooted them to the edge. Hello? I don't know if these toilets are working, but these are legit.
No, I flushed them earlier and they flushed.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did want to show you guys this shower. This is really cool. This used to be a holding cell. He really made this place look nice. Some art students came in here. They did a great job. I mean, look at these floors. How beautiful they are.
Those keys are freaking me out. You know what's even crazier? Do you remember? So I was doing my makeup this morning, and remember when I went in there to go get something off the bed, I come back in here and the door was shut. And these doors are not quite, I mean, they're loud when you try to shut them. Like they're, they make noise. Like, and I just walked back in there and was like, you didn't shut the door, did you? I'm just gonna stay in here.
What was that?
I don't know. What's What's that?
What? Hello? Oh my God!
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Please say we're not locked in here. What the hell was that? Dude, this door doesn't... Look, this door is like, you gotta slam this door. Look, watch. Check it out.
No,
You have to slam
wait
that.
Wait a minute, but we left this door open. It could have been like a draft of wind.
What?
Shh. Yo, this is cool. Check this out.
Pretty cool.
There's like prison outfits and like cop outfits.
That's so awesome. So let's figure out the door.
I think it just happened.
Draft. Let me knock your theory. Normally, I'm right on there with you with the theories, such as the keys. You touched the keys. You probably moved them a little bit. They were on the edge, whatever. A draft of wind. It needs to be slammed.
Yeah.
Not going with your theory, sorry. Nope.
What do you think caused that?
I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to find out either.
Now, the gentleman that owns this place, he does confirm it being haunted, but he says that there's nothing here that's evil. And I believe him. I think there's just things that want to get our attention. There's a man that hung himself in here that is probably regretting him doing that. Now, there was more than one person that hung themselves here,
I have
right?
to go pee now so bad, and I'm scared to go in the bathroom.
It's okay.
Well, he said that in the pictures... Okay, so when he got the place, he said there was pictures up in the upper part. And he said that there was pictures of actual inmates that were hanging. And when he bought the place, he said there was like indentions on like the doors and stuff. Like he feels like there was a lot of violence and stuff that took place here. But when he actually got the place, like, and took over like full ownership of it, all the pictures were gone. Come to find out, the police department like took those pictures obviously and took them for themselves. But I think he did say that there was like multiple pictures of dead people in here.
How did those keys, like, I don't remember putting the keys like that far on the edge. I'm gonna have to look at my video footage. Dude, look at this. Is that like a prison cup from back in the day? That's pretty cool.
It was probably served with their...
This place is beautiful though.
It is, and the guy is so accommodating, and he himself said that he never, like, after talking to us, he was like, you know, maybe I should go ahead and tell the truth about this place. But he said that he never talked about any of it.
Of the hauntings.
Of the hauntings and stuff, because he feels like it's going to deter people from wanting to come here, which it is beautiful here. Like,
it is beautiful. Turn on some of the lights.
He's so accommodating, like... And like everything is just...
Look at this.
It's beautiful. Like,
I mean, the way these are real prison cells that have been converted. There's a TV on the wall. This is like an Al Capone type prison suite,
like, look,
times 10.
Look at this. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
it really is just a gorgeous place.
Now look at that ceiling. Like, that is amazing. Let me turn the light on so you can see. It's so pretty. Like the detail. Look at this spa shower. This is amazing. Now, you said that the door shut on you?
Yeah, okay. So I'm in here doing my makeup, right? You know, trying to improve whatever I got going on here. And those keys are freaking me out. So I'm in here. Door's open. There was no reason for it to be shut. I'm in here doing my makeup, whatever. Realized that I forgot my brush in my bag. So I walk in here, go into the bedroom. You're on the computer at the table. I grab my brush. I come back. This is the door. Okay, do you hear this? This is noise.
I didn't do that.
So I come back. I'm walking. I'm like, and I just came in here and I was like, you didn't by chance shut the door. Even though I know he didn't, because he's right there in the same room where I was.
I just noticed this. They put like plexi, like a privacy glass. Mm-hmm. That is so genius. Yeah, it'll open.
So I walked away and let whatever shut the door have its moment. And then I came back and opened it so slowly and was just like, gonna finish my makeup. And then came back in here and continued. I don't know, but should we leave those there?
Yeah. Now there are a little bit of lights on in here. I'm gonna turn them completely off. There was a like real dim lighting in here, and we're gonna go complete lights out here at this haunted jail. The place is really cool though. I mean, I don't get like a vibe where I feel like evil's here or that I'm like terrified and scared. Nothing like that, but I have to tell you, no matter what, this is a paranormal paradise for investigators. Super awesome. I mean, I didn't even get to investigate outside on the railroad tracks, but I think that would be great. Like if you're a paranormal investigator and you want to stay somewhere really, really cool, when you rent this place out, you get the entire space to yourself. And those railroad tracks happen to be haunted. There's locals that say that they see people wandering on the railroad tracks, and when they come out, they think that somebody else is going to commit suicide. There's nobody there. Is that the ghost of the young man and young woman that took their lives? You know what? I wonder if the woman was connected to that guy. Maybe that was his girlfriend and she felt bad. I don't know.
I mean, I see your theory there.
Yeah. What cell should I sleep in?
I don't know.
Maybe this one?
I say that one just because you can see like straight into here.
Yeah.
Which is...
You want to sleep in that one?
Who? In the bathroom?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm okay. I feel like when we first got here, we just kept hearing like little noises and stuff. But I feel like the more we're like talking about like doing videos and stuff and like bringing attention to it, I feel like, I don't know, like they want to be known or something, like they want to be seen.
You're right about that. Because we have been hearing things on our own. But I don't know, you know what? That's a good way to put it. Sometimes when we do these videos, I feel like some of the ghosts are smart. And it's like right when you turn the camera on, like, it's like you're already experiencing things on your own. Because I've caught plenty of things without a camera. But then it's like when you turn the camera on, it's like, you know, we want to be known. We want to be shown a little bit. I wonder that's why, don't they say something about mirrors? And
yeah, across from each other. They say it's like a
portal?
A portal. And there's two literally like they're facing each other.
Just notice there's 3 mirrors in here. See that? I'm gonna pick these up.
Okay, you do it.
Right there. Yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch the footage. Maybe I did have them on. Maybe they just felt like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's go lights out. Alright fam, I know we look kind of funny right now, but we are going complete lights out. The only bit of light I can see is from my LCD screen on here. What the hell is that? Hello? Let me know if you guys see or hear anything.
It's so dark.
This is where the man hung himself. Let's spend a little bit of time in here. Thinking about doing a spare box communication.
Oh my god.
She just got a text right now from Marco, the owner, and what is it? What does it say?
Okay, so
Because he's kind of sharing a little bit more of the haunted history here. 8 people died in the building.
okay, so I told him earlier about what had happened with the door closing to the thing, whatever. He said, yes, that's happened to me before. Another strange thing is when I would put toilet paper on the ones without wrapping, I would center them and go clean something else. The toilet paper roll would be slid all the way over to the right side every time. The jail was a lot worse in there when it was in its original state before I made it beautiful.
He means by haunted.
Yeah,
like it was more haunted.
Things happening. He said, I before I made it beautiful.
Shh.
What was that?
Yo, it sounded like the mirror was moving behind you.
I don't want to be in front of this damn mirror. What if it falls on me?
She's like a foot away.
What is that?
I don't know. There's like tapping noises.
No, it's gone. Oh no.
Okay, continue. Just go ahead.
Let's see. Before I made it beautiful, I'm thinking the ghosts like the environment now. I would actually hear screaming in the past and voices, bars slamming. 8 people died in that building. One cop died in the bathroom upstairs from a heart attack, but I don't get any responses upstairs much. Definitely the basement and the jailhouse have something going on. One other weird thing happened when we had to call out a sewer line, clean out guy. He ran a sewer snake through the jailhouse lines. I was asking the guy, have you ever found anything in the pipeline before? And just as I asked him, the old beautiful man's wedding ring fell out into the hole, and I saw it, and the look that I got. What the F is that?
Yo, this place is like going crazy.
Listen.
That's a firehouse.
That's not that's an alarm. There's no firehouse over here.
That has to be like a firehouse.
Do you think it's like a warning, like a tornado warning things? I've heard those on TVs before. Like maybe it's like a signal thing for that.
Whatever that sound was, I think it was maybe a firehouse.
It definitely came at the wrong time.
Because when that happened, there was noises happening all around us again. You know what? We're gonna reach out to the spirit world, see if we can make communication with the man that hung himself here. We'll share a little bit more of the history, but according to Marco, there's more of this building, and we're going to explore a little bit of it too, and we're also going to check the basement out. Supposedly there is a janitor that haunts the basement. He's not friendly. I guess he doesn't like when you invade his space, from what I hear, and every time he goes down there and he goes to turn on the light, I guess where the janitor used to hang out, or his spirit hangs out, he's always afraid that he's gonna grab his arm. I don't know where he got that. Maybe at one point in time he did grab his arm. I have no idea. I will say this though, whenever he's talking about it and he told us, like, it's like he was terrified he was very skeptical about us even going down there, and he made us sign some waivers saying that he wouldn't be responsible if we got hurt or killed at the hands of this ghost. So that says something about it. If you're a paranormal investigator and you happen to stay here at the old jailhouse in Vermilion and you want to explore the basement, I haven't been there yet. I'll show you firsthand what it's like. Just be careful and be ready to sign your life away. It's my app. If you want to use this app, there's a link down below in the description. It's pretty amazing. I for the longest time didn't trust any kind of ghost hunting equipment that was connected to a phone or an app, anything like that, until I came across this one. It's been recommended to me by a paranormal investigator that I trust. A lot of paranormal investigators, believe it or not, use it. I contacted the developers just to kind of ask them more questions about it before I started using it in videos, and they themselves are paranormal investigators that developed this app. They are awesome. This is the only app that I will trust when it comes to spirit boxes. This one, and of course Dead Wave. Links are down below to both of those. I'm going to be primarily focusing on the original app that I use, and let's go ahead and start. We're gonna ask a couple of questions. What do you want to ask?
What if we get locked in here?
We're not going to get locked in here. You said these don't lock.
He said the reason why there's phones in every cell is in case you do get locked in here.
There are phones.
He said that. He put cordless phones in every single one of the cells, and he said it's because in case you get locked in.
Let me show you. There's
real landlines.
There's landlines right there, but I think we're okay. I wonder where the guy actually hung himself. Would it have been here on the bars?
No. Well, okay, so here's a bed. This is what would have been the bed. So he would have needed to either stand on the bed or the toilet to be able to kick off, which is really sad to even think of. And the guy that hung himself in here, well, one of the guys that hung himself in here, I don't know how many people hung himself in here, he said was a well-known man in the area, like a businessman or something, and he got drunk one night and got arrested, and I guess killed himself in here because he was embarrassed by the reputation he would have when he got out.
There was also a previous owner that owned this building that hung himself in this same cell, and this is where he was found. Yeah, I don't know if he hung himself or he shot himself. I don't know. Let's ask, how many spirits took their lives here in the old jailhouse? Did it say 10? 8. 8. It said 8.
He said there are 8 people.
He said. How did you kill yourself? Was it right here? What's your name? Emmett said. So I got a couple of names. Ed, Emmett, and Dick. Who else? Shot me. He shot me. Who shot you? Me too? What's that noise out there? Guest. What guest? 10 guests? Is there anything you want to ask?
I just want to hear her talk.
Die? Are you in heaven? Do you like how it looks in here? Is that why you don't cause too much trouble anymore? No more screaming? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Yes.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
I said yes.
Did you say Christian?
Christian? Are you a Christian? I forgot. No. Are we upsetting you by having this spirit box on? What is that noise out there?
I don't know.
What's moving on in here? Like, who's moving the stuff around us? Hello?
What the heck?
Hello? Who's moving all this stuff around us?
Why is it just quiet?
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh my god. I mean, are we here plumbing? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I've never heard that in here.
Oh, we're locked. Psych. The door's closed again.
No, it's not.
Just kidding.
Oh my god.
There's like something in the attic or something.
Why is it so dark looking right there? Right here.
What the fuck is
What is
that?
that?
It's coming from this vent. I think it's something. But I don't know, there's like noises coming from here too.
God.
I don't remember. There's speakers in here, but I don't remember them being on. I'm hearing like white noise coming from the speakers.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
What is that?
Maybe it's wind.
It almost sounds like paper rustling or something.
Yeah. I'm beginning to think that noise we're hearing is is something wind related from outside. We're gonna do something a little bit different, something that I've never done. Actually, I have done it one time, but I don't think I filmed myself doing it. I'm gonna film myself sleeping in one of these two jail cells. I'm thinking, I mean, I would, dude.
What?
I don't know, I just saw like something moving here.
And that's where you're about to be?
Okay, this is where I'm gonna spend the night.
Oh, good times.
Yeah.
It's off like a dark vibe or something.
Dark vibe? I kind of feel like somebody took their life in here too.
I wonder if it's because you can like see directly into there.
Come lay on this bed.
Why?
It's not comfortable. It's not. I think there's just like a sheet over that piece of wood or something.
You know what is comfortable though?
What?
The bed on my bed.
Are you gonna sleep in there? You're not gonna sleep in here?
Hey, that's all you.
Listen. I hear like water drops. Hey, you look kind of creepy.
I know, and I'm like scared to go. I don't want this door shut because I'm like scary up here.
We're gonna legit close up here. We're gonna lock that, and you can lock that door behind you.
Huh. But that means I'm locking me in here by myself too.
I'm over here. If you need me, just unlock the door.
Good night, love you.
Okay, good night. Love you. I'm gonna be sleeping right there. Got my blanket and it's a cool little cot. I thought to myself, you know, hey, why not close myself up for sure, but I'm gonna leave it open. See what it looks like with it closed. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and close myself up in here. I just hope it doesn't lock. Alright, it's not locked. Plus we got these phones to call for help, just in case. Oh, wasn't me. Alright. I do have a camera set up watching Tiffany sleep. That way we can get a couple different angles. I wish I would have had an extra camera to be filmed. There's a train, I think. Yeah, it's a train. But yeah, I wish I had another camera. Just kind of filming this whole area like the other cells and stuff. But we gotta work with what we got. It's all. Oh my God. I heard something else right now. Alright. I don't want to get spooked out too much because I won't sleep and I have a long day tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep, leave this running for a good, I don't know, I think I have 5 hours. Alright, let's do this. Wow, that train going by, it really shakes the whole place. Wow, that scared me. You can hear the bars like shaking right now. Alright, it's kind of cool actually.
there is something out there. I just seen it moving from my bed. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. There's something. What the f? Why is that open?
Good morning, everybody. I have no idea. Oh, it says right here. I've only been asleep for like 3.5 hours. All I kept hearing in the middle of the night was trains, and this door was a little bit open, and I remember closing it all the way. Could that be in connection to the trains? Because remember I said that, I mean, you could hear these moving. So maybe this opened up a little bit because of a train. If you want to sleep here at the old jail, I definitely would take that bed that she's on. It is so comfortable, so comfortable. These, they're okay. They're perfect for kids, to be honest. But, you know, they're small. So I didn't have the best 3 hours sleep ever. And I got really cold. Like, I don't know, I felt like hot and cold. But like a little bit ago, I got like a really strong chill. I don't think this is locked. She ain't locked, just in case I want to come in. She's knocked out. Tiphanie. I think it's like 7.
I feel like we just went to sleep.
That's a bit long. We gotta go in the basement. Wait, am I gonna go by myself? I don't know if that was a or a There's like a dark shadow at the doorway. Well, good morning. It is really cold out. Why do people live here? Why? Why do you live here? So this is the one bed that I did not lay down on until now. Man, imagine if if jail was really like this, people wouldn't care to go to jail. That's why jail is uncomfortable and it's bad. I honestly, like, if this was locked, I would still, even though it's nice in here, I mean, just think about it. Do you like being in your house, like stuck, especially with the whole quarantine that had been happening? I mean, I didn't, and I love being at home, and my home is big, but I wouldn't like just being stuck at home all the time. A lot of us have got to experience that. It's probably the closest thing to jail as you can get, aka house arrest. Not even close. Yeah, definitely not. I mean, as far as like isolation and just being stuck in one place at one time. But when you're in jail, I mean, there's no windows. This can drive you crazy after a while. You can't go outside.
Like the Norfolk City jail. Like you can't even. There's no outside. There's like no yard time. There's no rec time. It's literally no outside.
Wow. You almost ready?
Yeah.
Because we about to go somewhere else. I'm gonna start concluding this video. This place is beautiful. I mean, even if you're not into ghost hunting or paranormal investigating, things like that, this is a great place to stay if you're anywhere near Cleveland. The name of the town is called Vermilion. It's not far from Lake Erie as well. Lake Erie is very, very pretty. I used to live on Lake Erie. Crashed a boat on Lake Erie. It's a very, very shallow lake, but it's super windy and it gets weather really fast. It's where the whole lake effect snow thing came from. But yeah, see, I am in the cell. I think cell number 2. Pretty cool. Now, if you're into ghost hunting, things like that, it's a great place. A lot of activity here. I believe we caught a few things. I'm not 100% certain if... Hey, Tiff.
Yeah?
Did you catch anything last night?
Yes!
You did?
Yes.
Like what?
So I got out of my bed.
I'm glad I asked.
I have not told you this.
I was about to end the video. When I will, hold on, before you get going, well, let me talk to her, because we need to talk about this. Did you come in here at all last night?
Heck no.
Because the door was unlocked. It wasn't
Me
locked.
going in there. I did get out of my bed though.
You did?
Yeah, I
But
grabbed the camera
you did?
because I could not believe I did not like tell you this yet.
So
I'm in bed, sleeping. I hear something. Like it almost sounded like a door opened. So I got up and I look and I'm like, door's closed. But then, because we kept that light on last night, underneath you could see like movement. And I was like, my first thought is, it's like a guard, like watching back and forth. I almost just went back to sleep and was like, F that. But then I was like, if I don't get out and look, people on the video.
You went out there?
I did. I went out there against my own fears because I didn't want you people to be like, oh, Tiffany's a chicken. She didn't go out there. Why didn't you go investigate? So I put myself in danger and anxiety-ridden whatever. And I go out there and I open the door and I look there. So I go over here just to see, by the way, if the door was like whatever, and I'm looking and I don't see anything. So then I'm like super panicked and I'm like, okay, now I have to look behind this door. That's where I was scared. So I open the door. Get this. This was like that. And then I was just like, I'm gonna have to open the other side of this. Because then, well, I'm thinking, what if somebody crawled in there and they're hiding behind, look, it just made me scared. Hiding behind there. There's nobody there. So then I was just like, all right, just gonna go back to bed. And I got back in bed and I put the covers over my head. And that's how I slept.
One thing the owner did say, and he was really adamant about, was us closing this door all the way, because sometimes if you don't, it can be cracked open. So it's quite possible that maybe someone got in because we didn't close the door all the way. And that's what you thought.
I didn't
but there
hear
was
anybody
nobody.
go out. Well, I went out there and looked and the door was shut. That was the first thing I did, was come to the door and I looked, nothing there. It was almost like, and this is just like how I can try to like envision it. And I sat here for a second and I was like, and at one point, I think I moved the camera too much, and I might have hit the button, just to, like the record button, and then I was just like, oh, and I looked just to make sure that it was right, but it was right, and I looked, and it was just like pacing. It was almost like a guard, like.
Interesting. Well, we're getting some new information. I thought this was just like a police station, but this whole building was.
Yes. So where we're about to go, I'm scared.
Hang on. We're gonna leave this information because we're gonna investigate probably the most haunted part. We're gonna save that information for the next video. Right now, we're getting ready to go in there and investigate probably the most haunted part of the old Vermilion jailhouse. If you guys wanna come stay here, by the way, here is the business card, and it's jailbed.com. Pretty awesome. If you do happen to stay here, please let them know that Omar sent you. Maybe they'll give you a great deal on an investigation. And if you don't want to stay here, just want to investigate the place, bring that up as well. And he'll let you know some of the ghost stories. He might even tell you some that I haven't even heard yet. Be on the lookout for the janitor's haunted basement video coming soon. She's getting scared right now. We're getting ready to go there right now. We're going to go during the day. She would not let me go at nighttime.
The owner even said he does not go down there unless he absolutely has to. The owner, the guy who owns this entire building.
Well, guess what? We absolutely have to. I gotta go for now before we leave. Give me a kiss. Peace.